Okay, y'all, you ready for a easy breezy gingerbread cookie recipe that you can use for ornaments for your tree, to eat, to give away as neighbor gifts, whatever you want. So today we are going to make easy breezy gingerbread. You're going to start out with 1 stick of, I'm a vegan, so I'm doing alternative butter, but this recipe can easily be done non-vegan as well. Just use your favorite butter. Also, you're going to add 1/3 cup of soft brown sugar. So we'll do that. I hope y'all are having a wonderful holiday season. Getting to do some baking and decorating and time by the fire with some hot cocoa, or time by a candle with some hot cocoa. 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Then you're going to add a little over 1/3 cup of molasses, 3.5 ounces. So I'm just going to do 1/3 cup and a little bit more. All right. That's 1/3 cup and a little bit more. Add that. Seriously, this could not be any more simpler. Now we're going to add golden syrup. If you don't know what that is, it is truly just golden syrup. I don't know if this came from London. I mean, not this, but the idea of golden syrup. I'm not really sure. If you know, let me know. But I believe I got this at the World Market. They carry it. If you don't have golden syrup, you can also do agave nectar. Either one will work. I'm just trying to get mine open, but you know. All right. About 1/3 cup and a little bit more. So it's 3.5 ounces. So that's one. If you haven't tasted golden syrup, it is uniquely different than maple or agave, molasses, of course, honey. It's just got its own thing. All right, and a little bit more. I hope this method of a little bit more turns out. Okay, now we're going to add our spices. We're going to add some ginger, 2 teaspoons. And just pop this little thing off and do 2 teaspoons of ginger. 1, 2. 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. 1.5. I'm not sure if I did that. I'm just using 1 teaspoon measurement and then just doing 1/2. You can do this all exact, and the exact recipe I'll leave in the description box below. Also, we're going to do allspice, and we're going to do 1 teaspoon of allspice. And we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. Also some salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And that's it. You're going to put this in the microwave, and you're going to microwave it for about 30 seconds until the butter melts, and then you can stir it to a smooth like cake batter, loose cake batter. That's how you're going to tell it's done. Anyway, 30 seconds in the microwave, and give it a stir, and then we'll go on. Here's a little trick. If you don't have allspice, which I thought I did, but I have, it's like whole allspice. I don't feel like grinding it up. So I went online to check out what I could use instead, and they said just add a little extra nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves. So here's some cloves. Okay, and then some nutmeg, and you're good to go. That's all allspice is. Now we're gonna pop it in the microwave. Okay, 30 seconds in the microwave. Butter is melted. Now we're gonna stir together all of our spices, brown sugar, maple syrup, golden syrup, or agave. Give that a good whirl until it's just smooth. All right. That's the consistency you want right here. Then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 1 egg. Now if you're vegan, this just egg, I just discovered such an awesome trick. Just eggs. You can get it at Whole Foods, Sprouts, either one. I don't know if Target carries it, but anyway, it's just eggs. It's over where the eggs are found. It'll be in this container. And 3 tablespoons of this equals 1 regular egg. So I made my grandma's rolls for the first time this year for Thanksgiving since I turned vegan because it calls for 2 eggs. Anyway, I used this and oh my gosh, y'all, it was perfect. So anyway, this recipe calls for 1 egg, so I'll use 3 tablespoons of this liquid and that'll equal 1 egg. All right, so we're gonna finish stirring this up to get everything incorporated, all those spices, the salt, the sugar, the butter, everything. And I think we're about there. All right, we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, 2 teaspoons. So there's 1, and there's 2. And then we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of the liquid egg. Just eggs. It's kind of a strange name because it's called just eggs and it's really not eggs at all. So okay. I know you can't really cook it, but I still want to test for temperature. Now I've made scrambled eggs out of this and it's awesome. So there's 1, 2, 3. That equals 1 egg. All right, we're gonna give this a stir. And then we're gonna add our flour. And we are off to the races, man. Okay. Okay, last ingredient is our flour. So just use whatever flour. I use non-bleached white flour for this recipe. So we're gonna start out with 3 cups and see if that gets us where we need to be. One. Give it a stir before we add our 3rd cup. Calls for 3½ cups, but let's see. You want a pliable, non-sticky dough at the end of this recipe. And you can use this. The great thing about this gingerbread recipe is you can use it straight away, or you can go ahead and put it in a plastic wrap and a ziploc baggie and just store it in your icebox or freezer until you're ready to use it. I'm having everybody over next Saturday, all my grandkids and my kids. Okay, we're gonna add another cup. And we are going to decorate sugar cookies and gingerbread cookies. And so I'm making the dough up now. I'm gonna stick it in my freezer and then I'm gonna crack it out on Friday and go ahead and cut out some gingerbread and stuff. And I've got 4 grandkids, all under 3, or 3 and under. So anyway, we are gonna order pizza, watch a Christmas movie, and have a decorating cookie party. We used to do gingerbread before my girls got well, even after they got married. We do decorate gingerbread houses, and then I'd always have, the last 2 years I haven't been able to have it, but I'd have an elephant Christmas party with about, I don't know, 20 to 23, 4 people. And we would have our gingerbread making contest, decorating contest, and then when we had the elephant party, we would have the guest at the party vote on the best gingerbread house, and nobody would know who did what. So that was always fun. But now we've got grandkids, so we are just modifying some of the things we did as traditions to just modify into the age of our grandchildren right now. And I'm sure we can take on that tradition again, but my girls actually think it's more fun if we go ahead and do these cookies, because when you decorate them, you actually get to eat them. Now, the last bit of this, with clean hands, go ahead and just move it around with your hands. Our ice skating tradition, we go every Christmas to go ice skating. That got kind of put on hold after we started having grandkids because, you know, you couldn't really take the small babies out. But this year's the first year that we're gonna take one of our grandsons and our youngest daughter and her husband. We're all gonna go ice skating this year for the first time since they've had babies. We're starting back that tradition. So that's awesome. We have a lot of traditions in our family. Matter of fact, when our girls got married, their husbands could not believe how many traditions we had or have. All right, y'all, that's about what it's supposed to look like. Just like that. And then you'll use a little bit more flour for to roll it out on. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this in kind of a disc, a round disc, and I'm gonna wrap it in some parchment paper and then freeze it in a freezer bag. And there you go. There's your easy breezy gingerbread recipe. One bowl, one spoon, dump it all. There you go.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
Hey boys, let's talk.
I think we'll have
Let's go, eat them up.
I think we'll have a wave too.
Any time at the Davenport.
It's pretty straight though.
Order pizza
It
in.
is though.
Yummy. You're almost
on
done.
the day.
We're
Good
just
boys.
getting ready to finish up our dinner and start decorating our cookies.
You got them about
The
4
little
more.
boys down there, a little girl over
Who's gonna
there.
win?
We got little Micah here.
Okay.
Sun's shining bright. There's Atlas, and there's the back of Caden 10. Hi, Caden.
Like when she gets this much.
Hi. Hi, Atlas. Hi, boys. Hi, Micah.
She just has a spiral that's starting in the back.
Anyway, just enjoying some family time. Getting ready to do our cookies.
All right, y'all. We are decorating our gingerbread that I made on the channel. We are now decorating them. There's a little Casey girl. There's Wade. There's Cody coming in on the getting in on the action now. There's Caden, Dakota, Whitney, Micah, and he says, no. Look it over here. My son is beaming in, so I don't know if you can quite see, but there's a gingerbread being decorated. My oldest daughter's decorating a lion, and my youngest daughter, which the sun is blaring, she is decorating a Christmas tree. And that's her son, Hayden. And my son-in-law over there is heavy and hard working at his Christmas tree right now. I think he's making a blue one. And my other son-in-law, well, hadn't gotten him in on the action yet. He's 6 and 2. This is our new family tradition. We've modified because we have grandbabies now, 4 of them. And we decided gingerbread houses are fun, but you can't really eat them. And that the little ones may have fun just decorating their own cookie. And then eating it before we go downstairs for a Christmas movie. So I think I'm digging this new tradition.
Wait, can you hand me a sugar cookie and the blue?
I'm filming for a minute, but you know what?
I'm gonna hand you a book.
Don't think for 1 minute I ain't getting in on this action.
There's this spoon to go with it.
Casey, you got you a cookie?
Oh, we should.
You got you a cookie?
We should have made each one have a knife.
You got a cookie? Uh-oh. Well, we got somebody not happy. Somebody ate a
Do you want to
cookie.
decorate one?
Your cookie, Micah?
Look.
Is it good?
Hey, what color did you want to?
Oh my goodness, is that a good cookie, buddy?
You want to do
yeah.
green or blue?
Yeah, there's lots of cookies over there.
Blue.
Woohoo!
Are we done
Well,
with this?
I'm thinking that this new tradition in the Davenport household is going over well.
Oh my God.
And I said it's going over well. My daughter just her cookie right out. Yeah,
What?
that's all good.
I'm asking you.
I think it's going well. Pizza was a success, and yeah, I'm saying everybody's digging it.
That hand to me, and Dakota goes, ooh, thank you. Can someone hand me, I have to wait. I have to wait. What I want to see here.
What you got going on over there?
Hey Atlas, are you having fun? Yes or no? Okay.
What do you think, buddy? Is it good? Is it a good gingerbread cookie?
Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe.